Hi guys! Hi guys, welcome to my May wrap up and our June TBR. Oh my god. I don't think I read a single book on the TBR this month. If I'm being completely honest with you, I don't really remember exactly what books were even on my TBR because for some reason I did not write them down. Okay guys, let me go on to Book Mori and let's go through the statistics of the month. I read 5 books this month, which is half as many as I read last month, but I didn't really film any reading vlog style videos this month. I think I did 2 reading vlogs last month, and that's what really pushed me over into the double digits of reading last month. I'm pretty proud of the 5 that I have read. I was struggling really hard earlier this month to pick up books and read. I don't know what was going on. I just was not in the mindset of reading for some reason. So the first book I read was actually one from my TBR, which was Wildfire by Hannah Grace. This was the very first... Okay guys, sorry, I'm back. I had to go get my Dunkin' refresher from downstairs. It looks a lot darker green on camera, but it's a very light color green in real life. It doesn't look this weirdly dark in real life. I'm drinking the kiwi watermelon refresher from Dunkin' that they just came out with for the summer. It's okay. Back to Miss Wildfire. This is the only book this month that was on my TBR that I read. I'll talk about that more later. But yeah, so Wildfire I read first. I read it in like a day or 2, I think. I don't even really remember. I started reading it in April and then finished it in May, so I counted it. I gave Wildfire a 5.5 stars. I'm pretty sure I gave Icebreaker, the first one in this like series she has now, I think I gave it 5. That was like one of the first books I had ever read at all in my adult life, and so it was like a hit immediately. This one was really, really good. I think if I was to go back, I'd probably give Icebreaker maybe a 4 or 4.5 as well. Like looking back at it, looking back at like the bigger picture of it, I definitely would go back and give it a 4 or 4.5 as well. So this one was a 4.5. I loved the characters. I loved Aurora. She was so funny and so sassy and amazing. Russ was to die for. He was so cute. He was such a lovey golden retriever boy. It was so cute. I loved him. He was so like broody and all the time, and I just really liked it. It was really cute. So 4.5 stars. So then I actually tried to start reading, let me get it for you. Then I tried to start reading The Lucky List. I got about 40 pages in and soft DNF'd. I'm not completely DNFing it. I put a bookmark in and everything. Like I will be going back to it, just not right now. It's very kiddie. It's very much a young adult teen novel, and I just at that point wasn't in the mindset for that yet. I definitely think sometime this summer I could probably go back and finish this book because it'll be a little fluffier, a little bit easier. It's a pretty short, pretty quick read, so it could be fun to bring like if we're gonna go to the beach or something. Just a quick read to read on the beach would be cool. But I couldn't finish it. My whole body was like, oh my god, no, I don't want to. So I think this was partly what ended up putting me in a slump at the beginning of this month, was I just was like not in the mood anymore to read after kind of trying to read this book. But then I decided that I wanted to film a video where I read 3 popular book talk books from a while ago, like 3 OG book talk books. You guys saw that video. The first book I actually read in April, which was Love in Other Words with Christina Lawrence. This is the first book you saw in that video, but technically I didn't read it this month. I read it last month and just used the footage that I had filmed in the video. You know what I mean? So the first book you guys actually saw me physically read was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I gave this book also a 4.5 stars. This was fantastic. I loved every minute. I think my favorite character and husband has to be Harry Cameron. I spent the entire book in love with that man. I just loved every second of them being together and all the things. I just loved it. It was amazing. It was so, so, so good. It was really good. It feels like you're reading a telenovela happening, and the storyline was so cute and the surprises were so good, and I just loved it. It was so good. 4.5 stars. Following that, in that same video you guys watched, I reread Beach Read by Emily Henry and tabbed it. My annotations aren't as heavily there as some of my other books that I've annotated are. I reread Beach Read because it's one of the OG book talk books that I could think of like right off the top of my head. This is like the first one I thought of, and how popular it was and how everybody still talks so highly of this book. I would say I fully agree that this is a very, very good book. Personally, for me, I don't think it's my favorite Emily Henry book. I'd say it's probably Book Lovers would be my personal favorite, but I don't really know. They're all very good. I like all of them pretty equally, I think. But Beach Read, I ended up giving a 4 stars. It was a really good time. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I definitely saw a lot more of the like little intricate details I didn't notice in the original read of the book. So that was really cool, and that's kind of all I really have to say about it. So 4 stars. So the last physical book I read was also a reread because I just needed something that was going to really get me into the reading mood. And I knew Miss Allie Hazelwood would not disappoint. I reread The Love Hypothesis. I've reread this book now twice. So I've read this book 3 times, and I would reread it again right now. I would reread this book 1,000 times again and again and again. This time I actually used a pen in a couple spots and like wrote things down that I thought were cute and kind of re-annotated a couple of parts. Again, these annotations are probably one of the most wild annotations I have in a book. I really went to town on it and I love it. Okay guys, so the last book I read was actually just on my Kindle. I read Off to the Races by Elsie Silver. I talk about how I love Elsie Silver so much, but I actually have not read her Gold Rush Ranch series. There's another book series of hers that's the same sort of small town cowboy romance as the Chestnut Springs. I just never read it, and so now I decided to go back and start reading it. So I started Off to the Races. I gave it 4 stars. It was really, really good. I really, really liked it. It definitely gives me the same feels as Chestnut Springs, which kind of makes sense. This series actually takes place technically before Chestnut Springs. These books are older than those, but the Chestnut Springs series is what like went popular, I think, for her. But I definitely will be continuing this series. It was so amazing. The next book in the series, I believe, is Photo Finish, and that is actually all the Eaton brothers. It's their little sister Violet's book. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping maybe there might be a couple cameos or some mentions of some siblings. And that could be kind of cute and fun to see like how they were before they got their own whole book. Those are another group of books that I'm like yearning to reread so badly. So yeah, I read that one on Kindle Unlimited. It was fantastic. I really liked it. I can't wait to continue the series because I just love her so much. And that's all I have to say. Now we have to pick our TBR, guys. I don't really know what we're gonna do for this TBR. I don't know if I want to do another random number generator sort of thing or another like wheel spin. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do a random number generator. I think that just may be easier for me to keep track of. So I think we're just going to do that. 27 books on the TBR over here. So we're going to put the random number from 1 to 27. And we're going to randomly generate a number and then find that book. Ready? Go. 18. Okay, I think we're going to pick 5 books for our TBR this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretend You're Mine by Lucy Score. I picked this up at Walmart like forever ago because I thought the cover was really cute with like the hummingbird and stuff. I believe this is like a military romance. I think this is gonna be really cute. It's like a fake dating romance between a guy who's like being deployed and a girl who's like running from her past. And it's really cute. I'm excited. This is actually really cool. I've been meaning to read this for a while now. I've read a couple of books from Lucy Score and I really, really liked them. And I just thought this would be fun. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about Pretend You're Mine. So I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to try. I'm pretty sure this is probably like one of her older books. Whoa. She has so many books, dudes. That's a lot of books. Oh my God. I really want to read the Riley Thorne series soon too. I feel like the Riley Thorne one, it just sounds really fun. We're going to spin it again. I guess I should do 26, right? Because there's only 26 books now. I don't know. Okay, ready? Generate. Really? So what was that? 18, 19. The Love Wager by Lynn Painter. Another book that has been on my TBR forever that I've been meaning to read because I really want to read it. I think this is one of the only Lynn Painter books that I haven't read yet that like I've heard people talk about. I read the first one in this like kind of series thing that this is a part of, Mr. Wrong Number. I believe this is her brother. Yeah, Marshall. Yeah, pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah, it's her brother. I know it was something like that. So yeah, it's her brother. So it's like his romance with this other girl, Hallie. It sounds very interesting. I've been wanting to do this forever. I'm really excited. Okay, number 2. 3 more, guys. We're gonna put in 25. 22. Let's just count 3 back, right? 1, 2, 3. Daisy Jones and the Six. Oh my god, is this just gonna be a bunch of books that I've wanted to read for like ever? At this point, this is what it is. So yeah, Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid is a book I've been wanting to read for literally ever. I think now that I've read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, I'm definitely more intrigued to read Daisy Jones and the Six. And also, if I read this, it means I get to watch the show. That'd be so cool. Number 3, guys. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, this is going so well. Okay. Spitting it again. 20. 20. One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. I've heard amazing things. There's also a show about this on Peacock. I don't have Peacock, but that's kind of cool. I feel like maybe we should do a video where I read these books and then we watch the shows. 1 more. 12. 10, 11, 12. Oh my gosh. The Roommate by Rosie Dannon. This book is interesting. This cover is like shiny and I kind of love it. It's kind of fun. This book is a romance between a girl who thinks she's going to live with another guy that she's like in love with, but ends up living with like a friend of his, and finds out that our main male character does some interesting things on the internet. And I guess they fall in love. I don't really know. All I know is that everybody says that this book is really funny. So yeah. Woo! Should we pick one more? I'm feeling excited. Let's do one more. 16, 17, 18, 19. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. This stack of books for my TBR is just becoming a bunch of books I've been wanting to read for a really long time. This is crazy. I'm so excited. This book was, I believe, in my 14 books I want to read this summer video that I made for you guys. And I'm really excited. I really want to read this. I'm excited. I don't think I've read any other Tessa Bailey books, and I've heard a lot of really good things about this. So, there you go. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So there you go, guys. Here is my June TBR for the month. So let's just go over the books one more time really quick. First up, we have Pretend You're Mine by Lucy Score. Then we have The Love Wager by Lynn Painter. Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. The Roommate by Rosie Dannon. And It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. Guys, this TBR is pretty epic. These are like a bunch of books that I've wanted to read for a really long time. Guys, I'm so excited. Okay. That was so fun, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was so fun. Now I have to put all these back where they go. I got them all out to show you guys. Now I'm like, oh, dang it. Now I have to try to put them all back. Okay. There's my TBR for you guys. Ta-da! Well, I'll keep you guys updated. You'll probably see reading vlogs. You'll probably see other vlogs of me. You'll probably be seeing my face a couple of times this month. So, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe down below. And don't forget to put on those post notifications so you get a notification the next time I post. I'll see you guys next time. Toodles! Oh my god, I'm tired.